Hey, wanna know one of the most addictive but like completely like legal and easiest to obtain drugs is? Yeah, it's something that's really a part of our everyday lives actually, and you would have never guessed the dangers it brings to our health.
I told you I ain't average, ooh wee, bitch I'm a savage, yeah.
It's sugar, okay? Yes, sugar is very, very addictive, honestly, like on a scientific level, and it has some really negative effects on our bodies in the long run. Like, it sounds like insane, right? Like sugar, yeah, really, like, let's go ahead and talk about it. Like, if that's cool with you. Cool? Okay, keep watching. Hey everybody, what up though? It's your homie, the one and the only, and we have some important things to talk about today. Y'all, like, honestly, it's universal health things that we're talking about today. Almost all of us can agree that we get like cravings for something sweet or like a sweet tooth every once in a while, right? Okay, well, I'm here today to talk about that sugar craving, that sweet tooth or whatever, and some really surprising other things too. So let's go. We're not, no. So like I said in the beginning, sugar is addictive. Like addictive, okay? Like although sugar addiction isn't usually thought of as seriously as many other addictions, yeah, it can still have serious health effects if treatment isn't taken, okay? But for the most part, sugar is almost impossible to avoid because it's present in numerous foods. Yeah, in regular food. It's crazy. In the United States, health officials are extremely concerned about like emotional or physical dependence on sugary foods and beverages, also referred to as, guess what?
Sugar addiction.
Yeah, because the body will metabolize like the food from refined grains and processed foods to produce additional sugar in the body. Our bodies already produce enough sugar, y'all. But don't get me wrong, sugar is safe when you consume it in moderation. Emphasis on moderation, okay? However, many people tend to do just a little too much, okay? Now, according to a recent study, though, Americans consume far too much sugar. To be more specific, approximately 75% of Americans consume an excessive amount of sugar, and many of them may have a sugar addiction. So we're all in this together, no High School Musical. According to some studies, sugar is just as addictive as cocaine, for real. Like, yeah. Consuming sugar can give the body a brief high and boost its energy levels, and, you feel good. But sugar often causes people to feel good because it makes them feel happy. When a person eats sugar, like the brain produces like huge surges of dopamine. Now keep in mind, y'all, dopamine is the hormone in your brain that gives you a little cookie, like I said in the other video, rewarding you that like increases your self-encouragement to get that feeling again, how you got it the first time. That's addiction. This is similar to the way the brain reacts to the injection of substances like, I don't know, heroin, cocaine. No, y'all see what I mean by addictive now, right? However, sugar consumption can lead to long-term health problems like obesity and diabetes due to its addictive nature. Sugar addiction, like other like compulsions or behavioral addictions, is especially dangerous for people who suffer from low moods, anxiety, and stress, okay? They might turn to carb-heavy, sugary foods for an energy boost, but when sugar combines with other chemicals inside of your body and releases endorphins, the body experiences an increase in energy, okay, right? Cool. A person's mental association with sugar as a source of energy may lead them to become dependent on it. Addiction is dependency. Mostly unintentionally, but still. To balance irritability, emotional moods, and everything, people may begin to like crave sugar. At this point, one often like can't control their eating habits, and they end up developing a sugar addiction from it. Now that we've covered all that, let's just calm down and talk about some tips on how to kick a sugar addiction, okay? I'm not gonna tell you have a problem without giving you some solutions. Like starting off, don't try to eliminate all sugary foods at once if you're hooked on sugar. You feel me? Like, you can't just cut cold turkey or whatever the saying is, blah, blah, blah. Like, you'll only end up experiencing an increased craving for sweets the first time you try to skip over, like, even a small amount of cake or candy. Like, honestly, if you're anything like me and you're a super snacker, a snack attacker throughout the day, it suggests that we eat more whole grains, fruits, vegetables, healthy oils, and lean protein, which are more filling instead. Vegan foods are filling too, just to throw that in. But just try to reach for a point where you don't have candy so readily available around you. Like the M&Ms inside of your desk drawer at work, that sweet tea that you buy from the gas station every day just because it's $1 and you're thirsty. Like, it has to get cut down for real, because there's no telling how much sugar is really in those things. The cake from the Halloween party you've been holding on to the past week is good, but you know what's also good? Bye. Like, goodbye cake. Bye cake. That's... But no, seriously, you guys, our bodies can produce enough sugar on their own. There's like no nutritional need for like extra sugars, honestly. But you can always take the route of sweetening things yourself. Like me personally, y'all already know about me and my love affair with coffee. My sweet, sweet coffee, the French vanilla, mi amor. I want some coffee. But no, I really prefer to mix my own coffee. That way I get to sweeten it to my own taste. Plus, I choose like sugar substitutes or sweeteners for my coffee most of the time. Like y'all seen me in the other video, the coffee videos had one pink, one yellow, one blue. The best part about it, other than like how my cup of greatness ends up tasting, it's like probably a bajillion times less sugar than if I would have gotten a pre-made big name brand coffee, like, or coffee, a jar of coffee or something from the gas station. Like, you know what I'm talking about. No names, but you know. But with that being said, we also have to watch for hidden sugars in foods. Now, be mindful of foods where like sugar tends to hide. Yes, sugar be hiding in foods, y'all. And that includes like reduced fat products. Like, reduced fat usually means more sugars are added to make up for the reduced fat. Another reason why it's so important to read labels. Avoid products that list sugar as the first ingredient or that contain several different types or names for sugar. Like, it was brown sugar, cane nectar, etc., etc. It's one way manufacturers avoid having sugar listed as the first ingredient, because we all know ingredients list goes from most prevalent ingredients in the food to least. The most that we put in here to the least we put in here. Okay? But if you ask me, that's a good, like, 6 minutes on abolishing sugar. I'm just really playing, but we do need to be really, really careful with our sugar intake, y'all. I feel like you guys understand where I'm coming from, if I could be honest. Like, especially after we just talked about the effects of sugar addiction, what it does with dopamine in our brains, how sugar addiction is becoming worse than cocaine, but also tips on how to kick the sugar habit. No lie, this has me like really looking at the rest of my daughter's candy bag from Halloween just a little different now. But nonetheless, this was a great discussion, y'all. Sorry I'm a little late uploading. This was supposed to go up before Halloween, but I'm a mommy with a little person who was ready for Halloween. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and give me a subscribe so you won't miss out, because next week, baby, we're gonna work off all of that Halloween candy, because we gotta make room for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner, yay! But no, for real, you guys, have a great day, night, whenever you're watching this. I just hope that it's great for you, okay? And as always, you gotta remember to stay safe, stay clean, and that Breon loves you. Bye.
Let's get it. Yeah, they call him Big Bree.
Next episode, be ready to work it out. We're gonna work it. No, I'm talking match, y'all. It's gonna be brain exercises.